Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 3, that is POV. The bookshop I work is in the next street. It took me 5 minutes to reach there by walk, but I took only 2 minutes today. Yeah, I ran. I have to. The bookshop owner, Miss Chong, stood behind the front desk. I am sorry, Miss Chong, I shouted. By the second I opened the door, I took a minute to keep my breath still. Down. It's fifth time you are late in this month. She said, I'm sorry, I mumbled, keeping my head low. You should be here by 5 every day, but look at you showing up at 7. She said, oh my god, she is irritated. Did I mention she hates me? Like so much. She is just looking for a chance to fire me. I think she succeeded this time. I am gonna be jobless again. Why are you not speaking still? She asked, sounding angry this time. I am sorry, freak it. My voice is giving up on me again. Jung, stop it. You are scaring him. A voice said, walking was Honey, Jung's wife. Yeah, lesbian couple. Honey is not like her. She is an angel and my only friend in Seoul. Okay, I know you are thinking about Jimin, but he is my brother, so she will be my only friend. Maybe he is late today. Jung complained this switch. I don't know why Honey loves her. Jung, come on, go eat your pizza. It is there, Honey said, pointing to the staff room where we usually take a break and eat. Jung pouted but did what Honey said. What wrong with you recently? Honey asked, walking forward to me, leaning her body to the desk. Huh? I asked in surprise that she noticed. Something is wrong with me. You can tell me anything, right? We are friends, isn't we? She asked, and I nodded. You know, you were not like this before. You were acting strangely from last month, coming late to work, always lost in thoughts. What's happening? She asked, purely concerned. I'm good, Honey. Just feeling a little sick, I said, with a smile, hoping she will stop asking. Okay, if you say so, but I want you to know that I'm always here if you needed to talk, she said, patting my shoulder. Thank you, remember. It's the 7:30 already. Your shift will be over in half an hour and you look sick too. Why don't you go back and rest? She ordered. She offered. I thought for a second and ended up nodding my head. Nice, then bye for now. Need to go, calm down my wife now, she said, headed a wink. I smiled in response. They are so in deep love, I can see that. I sighed and made my way out of the same way I came in on. I look up to the left side to the road. They are two cars coming in my direction, not again. That car from the University Mafia boss car. I stepped go back onto the bookshop and leaned to the wall, catching my breath. I quickly took my mask and glasses out and put them on within a second. When I turned around, I saw those two cars parked in front of the bookshop. Heck, oh God, why are you so cruel to me? Not once but twice in a day. This is bad. This is too bad. Mafia boss POV. It's 7:30 already. I made my way to the bookshop along with Minhan, Yongi, and asked Hobie to come over too. This is our usual hanging spot. Jung and Hani are my university friends. Those girls got married last year. Actually, we hang out around 11 p.m. every night after closing the shop, but today my mood is off, so I called them and asked them to close the shop early today. As they are good friends, they accepted. Car stopped and I stepped out of the car. You may leave to home now, I said to the driver. Basa, he mumbled. What? I asked in a daring tone. He stopped. He dropped his head down, bowed, and mumbled a goodbye before driving away. I saw Minho park on the side and came out of the car with Yoongi ahead of him. Jackie, what's happening? Minho spoke, and I stopped in my track. We are standing in front of the bookshop door now. What do you mean? I asked firmly. Jungkook stopped. Don't try to hide it. We can see it clearly, Yoongi joined. You are like this from this afternoon, Yoongi added. Freak it. You look like you are about to cry in the afternoon, Yoongi exclaimed. He is bad at controlling emotions. If you ask me, Minho put a hand on Yoongi's shoulder to calm him down. Jungkook, what is it? Tell us, Minho asked calmly. I thought it was him. Finally, I said, not trying to control my emotions. I can't control them anymore. That little boy, Minho asked calmly. I nodded. JK, you are so freaked up. You are officially crazy about him. Yoongi shouted by lifting his hand in the air dramatically. Shh. Minho hissed at Yoongi and turned to me again, to which Yoongi responded with a what the frick towards Minho. I thought it was him, but it was not him. I was like, so I tried, but I could not put in words. I want my baby, but I am helpless. Yoongi quickly put his hand around me. It's okay, Kook. I don't know why you were this serious about him. I don't know what that you are in so love with him. Yoongi tried to comfort me. Love? What? Do I love him? Is it love or just I want to be with him? But I want more than just be with him. I want to hold him, kiss him, hug him, be there for him when he is sad, make him smile, cook his favorite food for him, let him take charge of me. I want him to be mine. I want it to be his. Is this love? If so, I am so in love with him. Guys, I heard Hobie started walking to us with his little PA, Jimin, behind him. What does his PA doing here? This freak friend of mine really trying hard to get that little man. At least there is a person with him, unlike me who just have some memories and words of my baby. I brought some company. Hope you don't mind. JK, Hope he said, winking at me to play along. Why would I mind? I love to see beautiful views. Yoongi said in a fluttered tone. These two are mad in love with this shorty. These guys, I shake my head at them with a glance the while the small boy become all red. A bit. I can go home actually, Jimin said, eyeing us and tried to hide his red face. He is a few steps away from us, but I can tell he is scared of spending time with us. I don't blame him. No, you are not going anywhere. Hobie and Yoongi sat in union, and Hobie put his arm around him and pulled him closer as Jimin tried to sleep while Yoongi walked towards Jimin. Minho rolled his eyes and walked inside. Hobie literally pulled Jimin with him, and Yoongi gave a back support to Jimin while going in. I also walked in. Ring, my phone rang. Guys, I will take this, I told them, and walk a few steps on road. Hey, I thought it was closed. Are you a customer? I heard Hobie spoke behind me, but I did not turn around. I walked down the road to take this call. I think he works here. I heard Jimin said after a while. After a long pause, then I walked far away. I could not hear them anymore. I heard the door close and I picked the call. Hello, Dad. Hey, Cook, how are you? He asked. I can feel it's not a regular. How are you? I'm good as usual, Dad, I said in a cheering tone, but I can still feel the tension in the air. Jin spoke to me this morning about some guy you are crazy over. Is it like? He asked like he wants to know if it's real or not. I'm sorry, but it is like what you think that. I said, not wanting to deny it anymore. Cook, it's okay, I'm not angry, but I want to tell you that just don't rush, make yourself know it's not just about attraction. Dad said, more like clearing. I wish it was just like that, like what you said, Dad, but it's not, I answered sadly, just like a loser. Cook, are you serious? He asked in a concerned tone. Yeah, Dad, I feel like this. I can't put it in words. I explained the thing I am feeling these days. Cook, really hope you find him soon. I cannot see you sad. Pull yourself together, find him. Thanks, Dad. I will talk to you later. And yeah, I am having dinner with my friends. I inform and turn around to walk towards the door of the bookshop, which is a few steps away. I saw a boy talking to Hobi and Jimin, and Youngie just went in. The boy is wearing a mask and sunglasses. He wore a hoodie. Wait, isn't he the guy that stood behind that guy who I mistook as a baby in uni? Small world indeed. I walked over to them, but that guy already started walking in the other direction, not before taking a look at me. Him. I felt him touched. Hey, I called the boy. He stood in the track but did not turn around. I walked a step towards him. Now I am standing exactly behind him. Howie and Jimin already walked inside the bookshop. I bent down and picked a handkerchief that fell from his open backpack and stood back to give it to him. I felt a strong attraction towards this boy. Like, why do I care if he lost his heck of kerchief? When he turned around, my heart skipped its beat. It's him, it's my baby, it's really him. Even though he covered his face and with that mask and all, I can still tell it's him. His smell. Without wasting another second, I took his sunglasses out. His eyes are wide in scared shock. Those eyes, that's really him. Jungkook's POV. I took his sunglasses out. His eyes are wide in shock, scared, and feared. Those eyes, that's real author. POV, baby, it's really you. Jungkook stared at her with surprise and joyful expression. Please, Tete moved a step backward with eyes full of tears. His mask is still on, but his eyes are showing his fear. Baby, don't be scared of me. Jungkook smiled, assuring, even though the Mafia King's is hard to see his baby scared of him. Tete stepped back again. Jungkook is getting impatient. He is growing frustrated with every time Taekook stepped back. Jungkook's eyes turned dark. That scared Tete even more. Hey, Jungkook said in a low voice, calming himself to not scare his baby anymore. The Mafia stretched his hand to touch Taekook's face before his fingertip could touch Tete's face. Ring. Jungkook's phone rang in his hand. His eyes left from Tete for a second to take a look at his phone. When Jungkook looked back to thank Tae is already running. Tae is running away from him again, this time too. Heck, that's what Jungkook said before running after Tete. Taeyang ran into a quiet alley. He ran in every street he saw without turning back, but from the first steps they heard from behind, he knows that Mafia boss is running behind him. He stopped running. Jungkook called from behind that made Tae to increase his running speed. The alleys are quiet with no people walking around in the night time. Tae stopped in the middle of the alley, which has four roads connected to it. When they looked back, there is no one. The mafia boss was out of his view. Without wasting another minute, they ran into the dark alley on the right side, not before glancing back to see whether the mafia was following him or not. They can't see Jungkook, but they still hear his shouts and footsteps. The mafia boss is not so far. Stop running. Wait, please, baby, stop running. As for There's luck, There is an athlete as a kid. They never participated in sports, but now he got a chance to use it now. Jungkook stopped it in the same alley where they stopped a minute ago. It has four roads connected to it. There is no clue of the Jungkook catches here in frustration. Ring, it's Obi. Jungkook picked up the call. Jungkook, where are you? Obi asked. Come here. I saw the boy. He is here. We need to find him. Jungkook shouted impatient, knowing that his baby will run up far away, but it's impossible for Jungkook to search himself. So, as he doesn't know where they went in these four paths, within a minute, all the four guys ran to the alley where Jungkook stood impatiently, tapping his foot on the ground. Cook, where is he? Yogi asked. Catching his breath from running, he ran into one of those alleys. Jungkook spoke in a hurry, not wanting to waste more time. It's been just a few minutes. I don't think he ran far away. He will be around here somewhere. Obi said, let's go catch him. Search for him. Obi pointed to the alley straight to the one they are standing. Minho and Youngi ran onto the alley. Jungkook nodded to Obi and Jimin before running onto the alley, which on his left side. Jimin and Obi ran to the right alley and one that they ran onto after some steps. The alley is divided into two alleys. Again, they parted their ways. I will search for him. This one you can go search the other one, Obi said, turning to Jimin. Jimin nodded and took a step up, but Obi catch his waist, which made Jimin to turn around and look at Obi with a confused expression. Jimin, please be careful. Alleys like these are not safe. Call me if there is something wrong. Obi almost pleaded. Jimin just nodded and ran to the dark, narrow alley, and Obi ran with the other one, which is not very dark. Jimin slowed down after walking some steps onto that alley. It's dark, narrow, and it also had a wall at the end of the alley. There is no chance someone could run onto this and finding a way out. It had an end wall. Jimin was about to turn and walk away, but he heard some sound from the end of the alley. There are some dumpsters in front of that wall. Jimin heard something moving behind that dumpster that was placed in front of the wall. The more Jimin walked further, the more he felt someone's presence in there, more other than him. For a second, Jimin got scared, but that fear turned into confusion when he heard little sobs coming from behind the dumpster. That's when Jimin realized there was a person hiding there between the dumpster wall. Hey, is someone there? Jimin called, making sure only the person behind the dumpster can hear. I see, I'm sure there is someone hiding there, so it's better if you came out yourself. Jimin spoke slowly, not to scare that little man away. Jimin took a few steps near. Please, Tae mumbled between his sobs. Jimin frowned his brows in confusion as he heard some familiar voice. Please, let me go. Please. Things sobbed, getting more and more. See, there is nothing to be scared of. Can you come out of for once? Jimin asked slowly. Please don't hurt me. Thanks, uttered in fear. I promise I will not hurt you. Can you please come out? Jimin asked again, this time more smoothly. After a second, Jimin heard some scratching sound like a person moving and getting up. Taekook is out of the little space between the dumpster and wall. They look so scared, like a frightened little puppy with tears all over his face, eyes glued on the ground. Jimin felt his heart drop it. When he saw Tete in that position, the little brother of his is scared and fighting helplessly. Jimin could not help but let a tear fall from his eyes, but Jimin quickly regained himself from crying. Little Tete, Jimin called, making Tae look in shock. Tae's eyes lit up. He looked revealed by seeing his Jimin Hyung standing in front of him. Jimin Hyung, Tete called with the hope of getting it off of his fearful situation. Before Jimin could respond, they heard some sound of people walking or bicycling. Taehyung's eyes went wide in fear. Jimin quickly pulled Tete and hid behind the dumpster with his hand over Tete's mouth to avoid any noise coming out of his mouth. Shh, Jimin whispered to which Tete nodded and leaned onto his Hyung's imbalance. Jimin tried to peek out to see who was it. There is nothing they can hear except their loud heartbeats and their fast breathing. Taeyang squeezed by the sudden sound, but Jimin was quick to close his mouth. A bicycle bell rang, followed by a teenager girl in a school uniform on the bicycle riding. After making sure there is no one around, Jimin pulled Tete out of the space. Are you okay, Tete? Jimin asked worriedly, placing both hands on the shoulder and searching his body if Tete got hurt anywhere. Taeyang shook his head and no, Jimin Hyung, I'm scared. I don't want this. Please help me. Tete tried to control his sobs, but he couldn't do it anymore. Not after seeing his Hyung standing there worrying about his little Tete. Others POV, Jimin Hyung, I am scared. I don't want this. Please help me. Tete tried to control his sobs, but he could not do it anymore. Not after seeing his Hyung standing there worrying about him. Please don't cry, little Tete. Jimin pleaded. He doesn't want to see his little brother crying. The only thing Jimin wants to do now hug his little brother and tell him that he will not let his Tete get hurt. Tete will be okay, but they don't have time. Mafia boss and his friends may came here anytime after searching everywhere and not finding Tete. So Jimin quickly looked around to think a plan to Tete's escape from here. Jimin's eyes traveled the whole place and stopped on the dumpster, which almost leaned to the wall. Jimin pulled Tete with him towards the wall and pushed the dumpster against the wall so there is no place between the dumpster and wall. Tete climbed the wall by the help of this dumpster. Jimin said hurriedly by glancing at the entrance of the narrow alley to see if someone is coming. But Jimin Hyung Tete tried to speak, but Jimin already pushed Tete to climb that dumb stair, holding it to avoid Tete fall from there. Tete climbed up and sat on the top of the wall. He looked back at Jimin. Come on, jump down. We don't have much time. Jimin rushed his word. I'm scared, Tang said, looking down at the other side of the ground and back to Jimin. Please don't be scared, little Tete. It's not that height. You will be okay, Jimin assured, and walk straight after climbing down. You will reach the highway, take a taxi for home. From there, did you hear me? Jimin asked as he saw Taeyang looking down at the ground from the wall. Be careful, I will be home soon. You will be safe, Tete. Come on, Jimin said. Thank you, Jimin Hyung. You don't need to thank me, Tete. I'm your Hyung and I will protect you. Come on, get down now, Jimin said. Finally, Tete jumped down and the wall, landing safely on the other side. Are you okay? Jimin asked when he heard Tete's jump sound. I'm good, Hyung, Tete assured, and Jimin heard Tete's footsteps going away. After making sure Tete walked away safely, Jimin sighed and turned. His eyes went wide as Jimin turned around to look at the person standing at the entrance. Oh, Seok! Jimin shuddered in fear before they could talk further. Jungkook along with Minho and Nam Yoongi ran to them with a sad face. Jungkook looked so hurt, helpless, broken. Did you find him? The Mafia King asked with the last of hint of hope, but did that when Jimin shook his head as no. Why? Jungkook shouted in frustration, clenching his hair and collapsed onto the nearest wall. With his back to the wall, his hand in his hair, frustrated, his three friends looked at him helplessly. They can see how sad badly the mafia boss was hurting, but they could not do anything. Suddenly, Jungkook took his hand out of his hair and pulled himself off the wall like something popped onto his brain. Hey, Hobie, did you guys just speak to him? At the door of the bookshop, Jungkook turned towards Hobie. Yeah, he did not really speak with us, but in that talk he nodded when I asked if he walked here. Kobe said as his face lit light that finally he could do something to help his friend at that same time. Jung and Hani ran to them through the alleys with a worried expression. Guys, you all run away just like that without telling us. We were so worried. Hani spoke. What happened? Jung asked as she saw that worried and sad expression on everyone's faces. We will explain later, but does that little guy work in your bookshop, Hani? Yoongi asked hurriedly. Which little guy? Hani asked in confusion as they asked something about a guy out of nowhere. I told you there is no time to explain. Just tell us there is any guy working in your bookshop around this site. He wore Hobie started thinking about the boy he saw just a few minutes back at the door of the bookshop. Brown screamy hoodie. Jungkook complete the sentence. Isn't that what Taehyung wore when he came today? Hani asked her wife Jung. Yeah, I guess so, she said, not really sure about it. Taehyung, his name, is it Taehyung? Mafia asked with a big smile on his face. He was never this happy to find someone's name that suit him. Taehyung, Jungkook said in a it once more like he is trying to fix the name in his brain, even though Jungkook knows he never gonna forget it in his lifetime. Taehyung smile, Taehyung smile, Taehyung smile. Jungkook kept repeating Taehyung's name like a mantra with a dreamy smile. While everyone looking at Jungkook with an expression, what the freak is happening to you? Minho is the first one who interrupted the mafia friend. JK, are you gonna ask them about Taeyang, or you will keep on smiling like some madman? Jungkook shot a glare at his friend but quickly shook his head and turned to Jung and Honey to ask about his baby. He's Taeyang. I want details of Taeyang. Let's go. To be continued. Hey everyone, have watched the episode. Don't forget to comment it down. I hope you will like it. And soon Taekook gonna meet again. I hope so. Okay. I will see you in the next episode day after tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Bye.